What's good, everybody? Welcome to Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk. Spitting nothing but jewels, you heard?
I'll be your host, Mac Mo Money.
And I'll be Finesse Leo.
That's a fact.
What's good, y'all? Excuse me. Yo, welcome to Jewel Talk, you know what I'm saying? We back, full effect, man. Shout outs to Zimmy for letting us use his camera, providing the good quality, because you know our camera that we currently have is a piece of shit, to be honest. So
y'all they're gonna see the difference with this one, bro.
Y'all gonna see the difference. He letting us hold it down shots of him till we get our money up, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is broke out here. So, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode, man. We got a special guest, you know, one of our bros from school and shit, and from the town. Shout out to J1.
What's good? Round of applause. Make some noise.
Hey, yo, it's J1.
Sorry. Nah, I'm here, man. I'm glad to be here. Long time no see.
That's a fact, man.
How y'all people doing,
Doing good,
man?
Brody. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we wanted to bring him up to the show, man. We've been see what he's been doing with his YouTube shit, and he's seen what we've been doing. He fucking with the movement, and he was like, "Yo, let me come through to the show." We was DMing each other and shit. So we finally made it happen. So how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I just been working OD for me. The work nonstop. Even when I'm off the clock at real work, I'm on the clock at physical work. Feel me? Like,
I feel you.
doing this shit.
Yeah, the grind don't stop, man.
Definitely don't stop.
So, just for the people who didn't go to school with you and didn't don't know you, period, if they see this, what it give a little background of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So I go by the name of J100. We just went over that, but I'm an artist. I love to draw. Feel me? I'm from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised around here my whole life, so I wouldn't say I'm from Brooklyn. That's why I said I was born in Brooklyn.
I feel you.
So yeah, I've just been living around here my whole life. Moved every 2 years.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
And you said before, you come from a Caribbean background.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am Trinidad Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know, we all from the yard.
Yeah, we all from the yard.
We all from the yard.
Yeah, we all Trinity and shit like that.
That's a fact.
And so, growing up, I guess just to get a little bit, not too deep, you know, into your personal life, but growing up, what was it like growing up in a Jamaican household? Because you said your mom's Jamaican, you grew up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the Jamaicans always like the oxtails and the pig feet and all that crazy. I'm like, man, I ain't eating that.
Was she strict? Was your mom really strict?
My mom, she is pretty strict, but to a certain extent. Like, she's not like, oh, you ain't doing your homework, you can't leave, or like something like that.
So
like,
she
you
was
know
still
what I'm
cool.
saying? Like,
She was still
she
cool.
was still cool. Like, she made sure that I was eating the right foods because, for me, like, you know, when you're younger, I don't want to eat that. And my mom like, eat that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Big and strong.
yeah, you're gonna be big and strong.
That's a fact.
I always ate my greens though, feel me? The flex is head.
I swear, man. So, what's your favorite Jamaican dish, you would say?
I'm gonna go to the traditional, you know, the beef patties with cocoa bread and cheese.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorites, bro. Beef patty with cheese, though.
That's a
That's a fact.
Yeah,
So,
that jerk chicken beef patty though.
jerk chicken?
Jerk chicken.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jerk
Yo, I
chicken.
had that shit from Jamaican Flavors. That shit fucks with me too much. I didn't like that
It's
shit.
a little too spicy.
Not even that it was too spicy.
It
It
did your
just,
stomach dirty.
yeah, I think it did my stomach weird. So I never ate at Jamaican Flavors ever again after that shit, bro.
No, the mild beef patties on point too.
Yeah.
I like the
fuck with
spicy
rice
patties,
patties.
though. I like the jerk chicken.
Yeah.
I like the curry chicken. Sometimes I can't eat them shits right when I buy them though, because last time they burnt
Be
me.
too hot. They be fresh out the oven.
Inside
Hell
your
yeah.
mouth.
You know, when you get the burnt when it's burnt in your mouth and you some of your gums start coming
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Word. So, you mentioned that you are an artist. You know what I'm saying? So, what's got you into drawing? Like, how did you get started into drawing?
When I was younger, I would say I began by just having ideas in my head that I needed to put on paper, but it wasn't writing. It was like images. You know what I'm saying? I got this thing, it's called photographic memory.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Word.
Literally, like, I could stare at something for 5 minutes and it's glued in my head, like the whole image of it.
That's what's up.
And I can
That's a
remember
good trait to
exactly
have,
how
though.
it looked.
Good
all
skill.
that. Yeah, so that's what made me start drawing. Cause like, say if I watched a cartoon character and he's on the screen, and I'm just like, feel me, like, you know how you watch something for so long, it just gets stuck in your head, and it start playing back. That's how I started drawing. I just started drawing the shit that I seen in real life and on TV and stuff like that. But what really caught my eyes, the real stuff. I wasn't drawing like cartoons and stuff like that. I can draw it, but I like the real stuff, like cars, clothes, you know, people, feel me? And that's what I like to do best. I'm good at
You was
that.
drawing yourself too, right?
Yeah, I always drew like my cousins
Do
and
you
stuff
draw
like that.
family
they
portraits or anything?
Always, yeah, my cousins, they'll always be like, well, you could draw, right? I'll be like, yeah. They're like, huh? And they'll have like a printed out picture of them, and they want me to draw it, and they'll give it to me. I'll draw it for me, and they'll just be so amazed, like, whoa, how'd you do that?
Make some bread, yo. You gotta tell people you start drawing them for like
That's that
$15,
city work.
$20.
That ass.
Probably you could probably charge for more because how long it takes. Because I know you gotta do shading,
Yeah.
all that shit. Like,
Yeah. Most definitely.
So definitely, like in high school, art was really a big thing for you. You took a lot of art classes, right?
Every art class that was in a book in high school, I took that shit.
That's what's up.
And
Yeah.
got 90s and above.
Word.
I went all county one year.
Really?
County
This
for-
all county for art?
Yeah.
You just gotta be mad good.
That ass.
Yeah.
Like you talking? Was your opinion? You know how in high school
was
they had
in
those
college.
art galleries and shit. Like, was any of your what is it called? Was any of your projects in there?
I had this one specific piece. It was like fish jumping out of water, but it started off as a piece from a magazine. It was like a drawing of a fish, and it had like a boat next to it, like the fish was jumping. I guess the fisherman had caught the fish on the boat, and the fish was so big that it jumped off the boat. It was like some animation shit, and you had to continue the picture and just make it like something that it started off like it was just one image, and it started off, and it was like fish jumping in and out of the water, and the whole thing, and it jumped off the boat, and then the rest of the fish was just jumping in and out of the water. It was looking crazy.
Word.
And that piece, when I was in Baldwin High School, that was in the art gallery in Baldwin High School.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I remember one of my favorite pieces, cause me, I'm not gonna lie, man. I never ever get to finish it in art class because I would take my time with shit too much.
Yeah.
Like, and I would be acting the ass. Shout out to my son Xavier. My son Xavier Seaboy,
Acting
man.
the ass.
Word, man. Me and him was clowns in art class, bro. Son, like, but I remember my favorite piece. I don't know if I finished it. I can't remember it, and I don't even know if I still have it. But it was like of a girl licking a skull. You feel me?
I think I remember that piece, man.
I don't know if I finished it or not, cause it came out ill. Like it was coming out ill and shit. But I remember if you know Miss Healy,
Yeah.
and her like on her desk, I drew that I love art shit. I was the one that painted that shit on her desk.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was like the small file cabinet I painted on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to let y'all paint on her
Yeah, that
stuff.
was like the final project. That was
She
like
would let you paint in her stuff?
yeah, on her like file cabinets.
Yeah. I think it was like it's like a cover, you can remove it.
No, like on the
Oh, that shit.
actual
Yeah,
on the actual
actual
cabinet.
fire cabinet.
Yeah, but you're doing it on the back of it. You're not doing it on the file. Like you know how there's blank space on the back, like blank.
I do
yeah.
remember that. It's not vivid though.
Yeah, you can like paint on it because nigga, it's just a fucking file cabinet. They're gonna
Yeah,
throw it
they're
away.
gonna throw it away.
Yeah, eventually after a couple of
they get a
years.
new one,
Yeah, so doesn't matter. But yeah, that was one of my favorite subjects too. Cause as a kid, I was like a big drawer as a kid. That's what I used to like to do. I used to like to rap and draw and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like I used to want to draw like Boondocks. Boondocks is one of my favorite type of animations because it was cool. Like I never seen like it had that anime style, but it wasn't like anime. It was like a
hood
yeah, it was like a hood anime.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
He was like, here we nigga, shut the fuck up.
word,
I'm
man.
like, oh shit.
Like
Nigga, what?
Magnificent, boy.
yo, bro, it was so
I'm a
many
Pitman
slip
slip
back.
back.
you gotta say the whole thing.
That
Pitman slip back, and then those were like one of my inspirations. I was
When-
always
yo,
just trying
yo,
to draw like
boy,
that in
boy,
Dragon
boy.
Ball Z.
When
and
they
shit.
had the Booty Warrior in the
The
Booty
Booty Warrior?
Warrior.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Are you serious?
He's like,
I'll
he's
get
like,
up
I know the
from that
whole thing. I know how to do the voice. He's like, alright. hey Tom, you know, I likes you, and I want you. Now we could do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Nah, that's how I asked him right
He's
there.
like, that's how I asked him right there. Like the real interview. He's like, because this is a real interview. It's like a real.
legit.
That's the same one when he was like, "You nigga, you gay."
Oh no. Oh, not Riley be saying that all the time,
Yeah.
Riley. But no, there's a real nigga. Like they did an episode on him on Boondocks. There's a real nigga in prison called Felice Johnson, and he's called the Booty Warrior. All that nigga does is think about raping niggas.
That's
all he
He
does.
said booty is more important
than the water.
Oh shit.
You never watched this shit?
Nah.
This shit was viral when we was like 10th grade.
He
and
would be
shit.
raping security guards, bro.
Nigga, nah, he said he'll test security guard. He be testing security guard.
Oh, I thought he was
testing.
raping.
He be raping prisoners. Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was like, bro. But I ain't trying to talk about man rape for too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Next.
Like,
Next.
like the fucking
You said you be
yeah.
drawing Dragon Ball Z and shit?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, like, cause I like the way it looked, and I used to draw that type of character, type of style all the time. And then I was getting good at it, but then I just stopped drawing and shit. I stopped drawing graffiti, cause like I said, I forgot we did this over. So yeah, I'm into graffiti art as well. Like, I'm a huge graffiti art fan. Like, I like that shit. I like the colors, like the way it is. Like, you know, especially the ones in Europe and shit like that. And I used to draw graffiti a lot. Shout out to Sean. Me and Sean Kaiser, we used to draw graffiti in school, and we used to like do that shit all the time. We had a little black book, drew in the black book. So those are one of the things I got into. But then as I got older, I slowed down on a lot of that shit, like a whole bunch of shit. So I kind of lost my creativity a little bit. I did.
I realized that with me too. As I growed up, I started losing my creativity. I mean, it's still there. I can still draw.
It's still
stuff
there,
like
of
that,
course.
but it's like people gotta tell me to draw stuff now. I don't just go
Just
in my
doesn't
room
pop
and
in
just
your
pop
head.
in my head
Word.
no more. It doesn't do that anymore. Feel me?
Was it what you think guys used to get like a creative space? Like, how would you create that if you wanted to like inspire yourself again?
That's a good question. Feel me? I would say, honestly, I want to say a lot of things right now, but I just don't want to come off wrong. But I want to say not do so much that I'm doing now, because all the things I'm doing now is taking away from the time that build that creativity. When I was younger, I didn't really have
Shit to do.
feel me? So that's where the creativity made my mind wonder and made me draw shit like that, because I didn't really have shit to do.
So what is it?
besides go to school,
what-
play
what-
sports, and come home.
So, you think working takes the time off from the creativity?
Yeah, work, and feel me, as you get older, you got other things to worry about than little stuff like that. Not saying that that's little, but feel me,
Yeah.
it's
It's
just your mind expands.
It's because
more
I guess
past that.
you're not in that type of position where you can say fuck everything else and only focus on your art.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I mean, it's different because when I'm in school, that's how I am. Like, because you know the teachers have assignments and stuff like that, so that's different when it's structured. But if you're just sitting down and for me, it's different. Like, creativity just don't come to you like
Word.
that anymore.
Because ever since, I'm not gonna lie, like that's one thing I hate about being an adult, my nigga. Because when you grew up, especially like we started getting mad responsibility with young, like 16 and shit. Like when my parents like split up and shit, like that's when we started getting way more responsibility than the average teenager. So we was like focusing on getting jobs and shit. And then now as I got older, like now I stopped. Like I even stopped doing little shit I enjoy. Like I used to. I'm a pothead. I'm a former pothead. So I even just
I was
stopped.
gonna say that.
I even just stopped
I
smoking
would throw that out.
just to get it. Right now I'm trying to get a better job and shit. And then once I get a better job, I can see if I can start smoking again. But for right now, I just had to. That's just one of those things. I just had to grow up. Even if, and I trust me, I didn't want to do it. I still love weed and shit, but I just had to. Man, it's been like it's about to be like, was it October's been a whole year since I smoked.
Wow.
It's been crazy. I never think I could do it too. That's the thing. I'm sorry. I'm in
this
disbelief.
kid, me and this guy used to, we would come home from work, Miles.
Blow it down.
Blow it down, man. That's what I'm saying,
I already
bro.
know that. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want it to be like I'm a pothead for me. So
Nah, I'm a pothead, bro. I'm
not
You can think whatever you want to think. I like
down.
weed, nigga. I like
Facts.
weed.
I love me some weed.
That's
for
a
me.
fact. Like It's like as long as
I feel
see
like
me,
that took away from the creativity though.
You think you're
not,
really think?
Not really. It's to a certain extent. Like say if I'm home, right?
You think you get lazy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like the aftermath of it
Okay,
makes me not feel like doing
okay.
anything. Like I might have these ideas, I'll write them down so I won't forget it. But
so you know you should start doing like when you should start drawing, and then while you're drawing, like start smoking. That probably help you. Cause if you smoke, say you got alright, yo, when I get home, I'm about to draw like right before when you. And so say you smoke, and then you get home, then you be like, I'll probably do that shit later. Like, you should like if you're in a space where you can smoke in the crib or something like that.
Yeah.
Like just smoke while you're drawing and shit, and that's probably more shit will come to you, or you'll think of doing more ideas and shit. I don't know if you try that. I don't know how it works, but try and see if that works too.
Yeah.
Or you might have to like smoke. Like one thing like, I used to do before I stopped completely. Like when I was living in Brooklyn, and I was working before I got my job in the city. I was going back and forth from Brooklyn to Baldwin every day. That shit used to be OD. So what I would do, because I didn't have no weed man in Brooklyn. I ain't about to go asking around for weed and shit.
Niggas will lace you.
Yeah. So two, it was like, nigga, nobody in the house knew I smoked weed. So what I would have to do is like, I would smoke like at the end of the day, like after I get off of work, I'll smoke and then drive back home, or I'll come home like when I get back to Brooklyn, I'll roll up and like walk around the block and smoke and shit. But that's shortened me down to one spliff a day type shit. Like after I've done everything important I had to do, then I'll smoke. So
yeah, that's how I am now.
Yeah, sometimes and that works better. It works better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like more of a relaxation.
Yeah. Because I feel you. I'm like that too.
I go to sleep after that.
Yeah.
I'm done with everything. I smoke a spliff and go to sleep. Like
that's a fact.
For real. Like, and then I be up and ready for the next day, super rejuvenated because I was super asleep.
Yeah.
I was super smacked.
So it's like
someone's in a.
I was in a coma.
Hibernation.
Kush coma, man.
That Kush coma word.
So like besides what got you into like doing photography, videography and stuff? What got you into that?
Mainly is because I was trying to figure out other ways I can do art besides drawing, because like I said, the imagination thing wasn't there. So I'm just like, what could I do to flip the script and not just be drawing? Because I can't, like, the ideas just don't pop in my head no more. So I'm like, yo, gotta be something else. And I'm just like, it's multiple different things. Like, I could become a poet, I could write, feel me? Like, I could become a photographer and take pictures, and I could do not just draw, feel me? So it's just like, I'm like, I bet. So I'm about to just give my all and everything, feel me, and not just one thing. And you gotta perfect those things though. You can't just jump around and be like, hey, I'm having fun.
So what's craft is something that you want to stick to and perfect?
I literally want to say art, because even though like my teachers always told me growing up, like, artists don't really make that much money. It depends on what you're doing with that art.
Bro,
Like,
all it takes is like, it's like with everything or any type of art form, music, painting, like poetry, because poetry you can record your poetry. So like photography, it just takes like that one, like you have, say you do an art gallery, right, or a full gallery, it just takes that one photo that niggas will drop mad bread for, then, or like get OD popping, like mad people want to use your shit for certain things. You get paid, and then that will put more value on your art. You could start. That's when you could start selling your art, like basically like Basquiat, for example. I don't know too much about him. I just watched a couple movies on him, but I remember he was like he was just doing simple graffiti. He was a graffiti artist and shit. So he was doing that shit. He was doing graffiti artists in Brooklyn and shit like that. And then one day he he got famous off of his same old. I think it refers to same old shit. Same old.
Okay.
So that got a little buzz of him. And then once the niggas found out it was him and shit, that's when he started doing like shit in galleries, and then niggas wanted to actually start buying his paintings and shit. And once once like that rich motherfucker want to buy your shit, your value go up.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That one rich nigga or like something to get your shit popping. Your shit actually has value now. Now anything you draw has value.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's just putting some respect in your name.
Yeah, people put respect in your name.
It's a fact.
These like white motherfuckers want to buy your shit. And you that's when you can start slinging art, bro. It's really like, and it's the same way. It like all the same to music, because music, you want to break in the game. It really almost takes that one song, and you could be in the game.
Yeah, man.
And it takes that for every type of art form: music, painting, like poetry, all that shit, photography. Like they're all in the same. It's all kind of related because it only takes that one photo, one painting, one recorded. If you put a poem out and like it like speaks to so much people.
Yeah.
It can just blow up, and there you go. You're a famous poet. You can start going around the world speaking and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's all it really takes, man.
So definitely just like drawing is really what you want to perfect.
Yeah, which one is like you like you do, I understand like you do like photography, videography and shit, but which one of those is the one that you really see yourself doing more out of all of them?
I want to skip over that question because I ain't skipping over it totally, but what I do with my art now is like a professional side of the art, and it's past just drawing now. And now, like, it's bigger. It's something called graphic design. I'm a graphic designer, and that's what my profession is.
Make clothes or just do, like, graphics for companies and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I copped that MacBook I was telling y'all about the other day.
And that's good for graphic design programs?
Yeah, like that Adobe and InDesign, all that. I do business logos for companies.
Word, right now?
Yeah, like, I do
have any clients
business logos.
Oh. She paid you for it?
Yeah.
Oh, word, that's what's up.
It's
That's
all
what's
in
up.
the family. My sister.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Right now it's all in the family, but you know, the work ethic is what's gonna make other people wanna, you know, like, oh, you did that. Let me, feel me, like.
That's what's up. At least you already got clients in your sister. You know how some brothers and sisters be like, yo, just hold it down, do this shit free shit. You're like, nah, I'll give you some bread. So that's what's up. And so you can put her as a resume. Like when you build a resume for certain shit, you can put her down because she's a paid client. And what other paid clients do you have?
My brother, he's all the way in Alabama right now. He is working on his business, and he's working on like getting it patented and stuff like that. But he wants me to do the logo, and I'm working on the logo.
Well, what kind of business he do?
He's actually starting like I want to say like a bakery kind of thing. It's for like infused liquor pies and like
he's
shit
opening
like
a bakery. You want to do a bakery?
Yeah, but like a dispensary because it has
liquor
drums in it. Yeah.
So he wants to do. Oh, he's trying to get into the cannabis business.
Everything.
Word. That's big. Yeah, that's big shit, man. More black people.
That's crazy.
Legal, black
me and my coworker was talking about that.
There's people who's really out here trying to take things seriously.
That's what's
to the
up.
next level.
That's what's up. So that's what you trying to do. You trying to just go. That's how you want to make your money, like for life, like doing that.
Graphic design, yeah. Like if you mention that to someone, they're like, oh, because graphic design is everywhere, bro. You walk down the block, you see it. The signs that we have on the street is graphic design too. Like the stop signs, all them signs.
Somebody created that and patented it, and now every stop sign ever made, nigga make money off of that. Every stop sign ever made.
For real.
That's what's up.
That ass, because he's the only person who knows how. Not like that, but
he created that shit.
He created that shit. So now everyone got his patent,
and everybody has to use it.
Everyone has that stop sign on their block.
I'm trying to think of another example. There's another example of what you're talking
literally
about.
Everywhere. Like
I'm trying to think. It's not coming to me.
Walmarts.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Oh, if you create the logo for this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah. Just creating Walmart logo, you get bread from it.
Yeah.
Or is it a one time? Is it a one time fee? Like they'll pay you a bunch of fucking money that one time, or?
Honestly, I'm not in that.
Like, you're not in that deep yet?
I'm not in that deep, so I don't know how it works.
Alright, my fault. I'm kind of going way far ahead.
It's cool because it will be like that.
Yeah, it will be like that.
So
That's a fact. That's a fact. And then, do you want to? So, are you trying to get into like billboards and stuff like that? Like drawing actual big ass pictures for billboards and companies? That's what you want to do?
I want to take it I want to take it there, but I also want to go like in clothing because I'm into like dressing and stuff like that.
Or me too.
So like,
And that's what you like to do about your photo shoots, right?
Yeah, or into like cribs and stuff like that, interior design, like stuff like that.
You could definitely make a lot of money with that.
Hell yeah. So
like,
what do you go to school for right now?
Graphic design.
Graphic design, okay.
Yes, that's my main profession.
Mm-hmm.
Besides everything else that y'all see me do.
Okay.
That's why I want to skip that question. It's not really skipping the question. It's just the fact that that's another field. For me.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, interception.
Yeah.
Lord, I feel you.
I could definitely see you doing that. And also, so what else do you take from those photo shoots? Like when you go and like ask people to do photo shoots, and is it just to take pictures and all that? That's it, nothing else.
Not at all. It's mainly a communication thing. Cause you know when I was growing up, I wasn't really a people person like that either. So, not saying that this is my way to get through people, but this is my way to.
It helps you open up.
Yeah, open up.
Why you could was you like
creative.
a quiet ass person? Like you was like very like type antisocial and shit.
Yeah, I ain't care for people.
Michael,
You'll be sitting next to me trying to have a conversation, and I'll be quiet. Like you be like, "Hello, what's your name?"
I know a couple of niggas like that. Yeah, I know a couple of niggas like that.
I still do it.
So
I still do it. If I really don't know you and I really don't fuck with you, I still do it for real.
So you're the only you only like to talk to people if you're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
I feel you. I can say that.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say that now because like now I don't care at all now.
Yeah.
I'm a talkative person now. I actually talk too much now. I wish I had time to go back.
That's that's good, man.
Whatever.
That's good.
That's whatever.
Uh-huh. That's how it's hard. Like if you're an introvert, if that's the correct one. When you're like an introvert, you don't fuck with niggas. Like you don't socialize like that. Yeah. It's kind of bad, but it's kind of bad in a way because you don't socialize and shit. Like that's what.
And it's also like you miss out on things.
You do, because then you're not gonna have no friends.
I realized how much I missed out on
networking is.
I mean, you're still young, so you you can make. I feel
I caught up. now.
Yeah.
I caught up and went past it now, but before it was like I was missing so much, and now I got everything I'm missing.
Yeah.
Like just to like socialize is very important. And not even, it just builds like I would say more confidence and more like
now
self-assurance.
Yes.
And
now I don't need anybody to tell me, oh, he's cute, oh, he dressed nice. For me, like, not saying that I'm conceited, but like I don't need anyone to tell me that. Like I wake up and you know some days you don't wake up and you be like, oh, I look like shit, I'm ugly, or I'm this, but deep down inside, like I really don't need nobody to tell me, oh, like he look good, like he dressed nice today. For me, like you can say it, I'm gonna say thank you. I'm not one of those people like, oh, I know. Don't you hate people who be like, oh, I know.
I look at you like I take that back.
I'm like, oh, yeah,
I take that back.
Like for real.
Take
like,
that back.
But I also know.
Matter of fact, you looking like shit. Matter of fact, take your fucking shoes off. Run.
Like you said,
self-assurance.
Self-insurance, like you know, feel me? Like you know, and that's the best. When you love yourself and you know yourself, that's
self-worth, man. That's self-worth.
Yeah, that's the best feeling.
You know what I mean? Not a lot of people kind of love yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I kind of see a way where it's like it happens. That you know where that happens from? Like it can happen from bullying. It can happen from like just like being so. You ever see those kids where those kids people used to make fun of, like, yo, those weirdos over there, like you don't have those weirdo little cliques, but those be the popping ones, and those are the popping ones to make it out of home. They be low key smart as shit, low key.
Those are the ones who got scholarships and the highest college.
They be doing mad shit.
Like those be geeky. I'm talking about the geeky ones that be like just that be doing weird shit. You be looking at niggas like what?
Like what?
Yeah. I felt like that. I only had like a select group of niggas, so I just fuck with them niggas. Like, but I felt like nobody really fucked with me like that. Like, so I always was that type of person, kept my circle small and shit like that. And yeah, so I feel you. I feel what you're saying and shit.
Yeah.
Do you think anything in high school or anything in your livelihood influenced you to today? Like, influence your choices, influence your profession, influence like anything going on? Like that really made a major impact. Like, nah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how it's gonna go. This is what I'm gonna do. This is like an organizer to build what you do.
Honestly, it was life itself. Like me growing up, and feel me, everyone have their own family struggles and stuff like that. But my family struggles and all that bad stuff that we think is bad is literally what made me who I am and what made me good and what made me want to fight through. Because for me, no one's gonna sit here and tell you like, oh, you gotta do this. For me, like you gotta do that. Like you have to figure it out by yourself. For me, and I had to figure out everything that was going on with my family, everything like that by myself, and
I feel you.
Fight through it. Feel me? Like that's what gave me the motivation to do all of this stuff. Like I felt like I had to be a better person than everybody in my family now. Like I'm literally the only person in my family. I can't say that honestly, but I'm like one of the people who in my family who's like doing stuff like this, like the productive stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you're very productive.
Yeah, to help the community and not just myself.
Genuine.
Yeah, genuinely.
I feel you.
And it's not like I'm trying too hard or anything like that. Like
you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out here that really say they want to help others and motivate, but they're just doing it just for the image. You feel me? Just to say, oh, yeah, that person's doing good out here. Da da da. Like that. I like that person. You feel me? Like
I was doing this by myself before y'all seen me start doing it with somebody else. Am I right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
like, it has to come from the core.
So like when you was doing your vlog and you went to Seattle, you said that you was able to do a free trip because of what was the institution that sponsored you basically?
Arthritis Foundation.
Yeah. So what is that? What is your internship with them involved? Like what do you have to do?
Basically, like my best friend, what he had to do was, it's like this. It's a scholarship basically.
Okay.
And obviously you have to type up papers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you have to win this scholarship. So you have to be intellectual and able to, conquer this essay and conquer this scholarship to have this amazing experience to travel around the United States wherever you want.
I hated doing essays, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a fact. But that's what's up, man. So, can you describe your experience? Because I've never been to Seattle, and I don't know who else have ever been in Seattle. But describe what it was for the people who haven't been yet.
Seattle was an amazing experience. If you haven't checked out my vlog, these guys have.
Yeah, watch his vlog, man. It's J. What is it? What's your YouTube channel?
It's J1 space 100. Type that in, and you will see my YouTube channel. I got 3 videos up right now.
Yeah.
Go watch that. So the Seattle vlog, basically, I'm basically giving it away right now, but it was an amazing experience. And there, when I went there, the poverty level out there is basically like how it is in New York City. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of
like
worse
the homelessness.
Yeah, the homelessness.
Worse?
Yeah,
Worse or worse?
I would say it's a little worse because like I was just walking, like this is like the city area over there. I was just walking down the block and you just see the same thing in New York City though, but like you just see people sitting on the floor with posters saying like, I'm homeless, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I seen this one black guy, and I don't want to say that's like wrong for a black guy to be doing it, and it should be in another race, but like it was a black guy holding a poster, and it said, free butt sex with a big ass purple dildo attached to the shit. And I was like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like,
what? He's selling himself for money.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
just
crazy.
like, that's disturbing.
That is disturbing. That's fucked up.
And we walking,
like, how did you get
staring at us like, I'm like, what?
Nigga, he was like, y'all interested? Y'all interested?
Bro.
Like, yo.
Talk to y'all?
Damn.
I was just looking at us.
Yo,
like,
I would have asked this nigga, yo, bro, how low? Like, not even trying to offend you, but damn, how bad did it get where you just selling your butt cheeks?
Yeah, like, come on. Like,
yeah,
butt
really
sex?
selling your butt cheeks, bro.
Come Come on, bro. Like,
They be
Was he like playing or was he dead serious?
nah, he
You
was
already
serious,
had
bro.
no. They ain't no playing.
They
You
ain't
having a
playing.
sign out.
Come
You
on,
having a
like,
sign out saying that.
yeah, there's
But a
no
dildo on
playing,
top. They ain't
bro.
playing. They
That's
ain't
not
playing. That's
for
not
real.
playing.
We know
Yo.
it's serious.
He by far playing. You
Yeah.
dead ass.
Yeah. Come on, you
I'm
got
not gonna
a
lie.
poster. Come on, like.
Just for you to even write
they
that down.
got the
Take a
dildo
marker and write
attached
that
to it,
down.
bro. I got the dildo attached to it,
Yeah,
so
nah.
you know.
Yeah, I would have done, nigga, fuck butts. I would have been like, I'll eat your pussy. Like, some,
At least some shit like
that's going,
that.
yeah, that's just
Something like that. Like
yeah,
But to be
like,
gay with it, that's all.
I mean, he probably is gay. That's why he's offering his butt.
Yeah, that's
or
why.
at least be like, you know, there's some niggas that might be into that. Be like, yo, I'll suck your dick for money or some shit like that.
Come
like,
on,
like, nigga, out of all things, nigga said butt sex. That's the extreme.
he probably like the
That's
butt
extreme
sex.
shit.
That's why.
But nah, besides that, Seattle was a beautiful experience. I recommend y'all to go there. Like, when you see the movies with the trees that look like Christmas trees with the snow on it, that's where it be at. They be shooting over there.
Big ass pine trees and
Yeah,
shit.
them big ass
So,
pine
what was
trees.
like Tent City like? Because I saw in your vlog, it's like a whole community with tents. That's the first time I ever really seen some shit
Yeah,
like
you
that.
don't see no shit like that out here. It's
Hell
too
no.
bougie. We
Yeah.
too bougie for that.
That's a fact.
But really, it's like you know how like out here, like it'd be like trailer park trash or something like that along those lines. Like people.
But no, it's different. They got a home. The trailer's still a home.
A trailer is still a home, but
Yeah.
over there they got tent cities. Like
Yeah.
these are legit tents. Like you know the tents when you go camping.
How many tents you think? Like hundreds of tents you saw?
Yeah, bro. Like it was just a whole like you know how on the side of the highway how we got those middle pieces. In the middle, in those middle sections, there's tents going all the way down the highway. Like it was crazy, and that's where people live. Like there'll be regular people like us that's just trying to make a living without having to pay too many bills and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
so
like
they're just making
because
it,
that shit made me want to do
from
research and
scratch.
shit. Yeah, that made me do like what the fuck is Tent City in Seattle? And then they were saying how they tried to shut that shit down back in early 2000s and shit, and then they just like it's like a lot of people who lost their homes or who are homeless, but like a lot of them still have jobs. Like some of them still even have jobs and shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're just trying to.
How they able to take showers and shit? Do they go to like a hotel or something?
public places.
Yeah.
And just wash themselves with like tissues and everything.
Bro, I remember the
Yeah.
craziest shit I ever fucking saw. Only this shit happens in New York, bro. This is like bum woman, nigga. She stripped down naked.
You don't got to
And
bomb, nigga.
no, she was a bum. Because she was crazy. And she was crazy too. Like she got butt ass naked. Butt ass naked.
Oh, what?
Butt ass naked.
Wait, hold on.
She opened the
bathroom?
No, this is in the street.
Oh.
He said this is in the
Nigga, opened the fire hydrant. She did her laundry.
and the
Fire hydrant. Then took a shower in the fire hydrant. All you see is the dirty ass water coming from her skin, bro. And I just see her pale white ass. And her like I'm like, bro, my nigga, like she had no shame. She did not give a fuck, bro. Like right in front of a restaurant. It was right in front of this like coffee shop. She did that shit. I'm like, so all them coffee niggas probably seen some saggy ass white titties and all that shit.
right.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I have never seen no shit like that in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Never seen no shit like that. I seen like, and like I don't know, man. I just never seen no shit like that. That was so interesting.
Yeah, bro. Like
I
you
can't
see how
even
he was like,
describe
and
that
like,
shit.
and like when I seen him do that, I was just that. It was hurtful. It was shocking. It was.
I feel you. You just feel like, damn,
I
niggas
was just
struggling.
like, what? Like this is hurt for real. Like,
Word.
For real. At its best, this is hurt. Like.
Niggas dad's living out of a tech.
But nah, like when I was there to get to the good part.
Yeah.
When I was there, like I was there for the culture, like how I'm here for the culture, and whatever I could do to help, I would help these people because they needed help.
And which one you like? You like Seattle or New York better?
To live.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Everything is hills over there. Like it's uphill, downhill. So I would say New York because I wouldn't want to be living on hills all my life.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would just
bro,
like.
you know how they have like the city bikes in New York
Yeah,
City?
yeah.
They got them over there, but like you run down the hill.
Yeah, you might.
There's intersections and shit, so like you could easily just die.
Die.
But
I'm dead.
I mean, only benefit is like, you could smoke. Weed is legal there. That's the only thing they got on New York.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
One thing I'm tight. Yo, did you vote? Did you vote for a governor? Did you do?
My mom did.
Yeah, who she voted for? She voted for Cuomo.
I believe so.
Bro, I was trying to vote, but I was
ask her, to be honest.
Yo, I was too late, bro. I mean, she lost anyway. I was trying to vote for Cynthia Nixon because she was like, I watched like 2 interviews of her. She really care about like she really want to get weed legal.
You just want to, That's
no.
You only wanted to legalize it.
Nigga, but shut the fuck up, Mason. Did you watch her interviews?
No.
So be quiet. You finished. Nigga, she said, besides, like, one of the reasons why she want to get weed legal is because, like, the ones who are arrested the most is black and Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
White people been smoking it for years, and these niggas don't rarely go to jail for that shit. Like, they see a spliff. Say it's us smoking a spliff. Like, yeah, she wanted to do that as like in a way of reparations and help release like a lot of people that went to jail for weed, like non-violent drug charges and shit like that. So, excuse me. So that shit very important. That I agree with her with. And like public schools, like Cuomo is getting hella money, but then put nothing towards the public schools and shit because public schools in like the black communities in the lower income areas is fucking going to shit. And like I was just agreeing with a lot of shit we saying, but like of course I want to vote her legalize weed, but she broke it down and showed her other views, so I fucked with her as a candidate. But since my leg was broken, my leg is broken and I couldn't really drive myself at the time. And he had took the car to go to work, so I couldn't drive myself to go actually vote. And I found out she lost. I was fucking heartbroken. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, Cuomo won again. And I'm like, this nigga, I heard mad foul shit about Cuomo, man. Like, this nigga, he be getting money and he be fucking finessing the shit out of niggas, bro. All that shit. But I'm not a huge politic nigga, so I ain't trying to get all too deep into it. But
that's a fact.
That was one of the things, man. I wish she won and shit. But how you felt, just to get to more serious shit, what was your thought on a police officer that shot the dude in his own apartment? You heard about that?
Nah.
Alright, so I forgot what town it is. So by what the police officer was trying to say, she thought it was the wrong apartment. She thought it was her apartment, and she shot like a African American man. I forgot the dude's name too.
She thought it was her apartment.
Yeah, some bullshit.
I don't talk about that
and
shit.
then like,
gonna get me mad.
Nah, like
I can't.
We gotta talk about it. It's serious, man, because I know that shit been all over social media, but I was like, yo, that shit angers me. And then they trying to do some.
You having the best excuses. That sounds.
They trying to do some bullshit, bro.
How you think it's your apartment? It's out of yours.
Yeah, like come on now.
You should know where you live.
And then on top of that, like, man, come on. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, nah, like, I seen, like, of course, yeah, whole shit is bullshit. Like, she dead ass just murdered a nigga for no reason, bro. Like,
wait, she's a black woman, you said?
No, the cop is white.
Oh,
He killed her. She killed her. Oh, it was an off-duty cop, and she killed a black man. And the black man was like, I think he was like some real estate agent or some shit like that.
Damn.
Um.
So these cops be keeping that gun on them when they off duty? That's allowed?
I don't know. That's why I don't even want to talk about
Nah,
that.
it's not really allowed. Like I'm confused. They really keep their gun on. I know they have like probably like a gun license or whatever the case may be. They're able to have a gun, legally have a gun in their crib probably or whatever.
Yeah.
But they can keep it. They can keep it on them.
That's the
off
thing.
duty.
Everything that happened was so illegal, but it's watch. She's gonna be okay at the end of the day.
They can really keep
no
it
jail
on them.
sentence, no
Off
none of that.
duty though. Off duty, they can really
shit.
keep the gun on them. Like I never heard about that. That's crazy.
This dude, he
She
posted
don't
some
even have
shit.
her uniform on. And she still has her gun. What?
Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to say. They tried to say some bullshit. Like, after the man's name is Bothang Jean. And he's the one that got killed by the off-duty police officer. They try to say that the search warrant found marijuana in his crib. They started posting Fox 5 News trying to post that shit. And I'm like, nigga, fuck that. Fuck the weed, bro. And it was probably like a small amount of weed. They always do this shit. Like like every time an innocent black person killed, they try to like throw dirt, throw dirt on their name, like throw something. This man got killed and he didn't need to die. He died in the safety of his own home by a white police officer. And they trying to say, oh, well, they found weed in his home. I don't give a fuck. That's his crib. Yeah. And you probably found that shit after the nigga got killed. So yeah, when y'all was searching the house after the murder was done. So like for what Mike Brown, that happened a couple years ago in Ferguson. Trying to say he stole, like he robbed the store or some shit. Huh?
Because every single time, nigga be like. Second, we want to talk. Continue.
This nigga makes you retarded.
Nah. Could we talk about something else though?
Alright, hold on, but let me just say this. Alright. So with Michael Brown, y'all remember that?
Yeah.
With Ferguson, they try to say after he got killed, they try to say like earlier he had tried to steal cigarillos or some shit from a store. Bullshit. Like they do this every time they kill an innocent black person.
Nah, but it be shit that, as you can see, they throw the dirt as the shit that we normally do. Like niggas cop cigarillos, so we're gonna throw that real quick. Feel me? Like he tried to steal a cigarillo. Fuck it.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's true though. Like they try to say they had video footage, but that's not him. That wasn't him. Like it's a whole bunch of bullshit they try to do, man. It's just that shit type of shit gets me tight, bro. When I saw the shit that the actor Michael, that's where I got the weed shit from. Where they said they try to say they found weed in his apartment. You know the dude from The Wire, Michael Williams.
Yeah,
he posted that shit.
Wait, I saw if it was a lot amount. They usually say large amounts of marijuana.
Nigga,
right?
it was. It probably a bullshit like a dime bag or some shit, bro. So. Bro, one of the shits is like, it's just like fucking crazy, bro. Like that shit pisses me off. Just want to talk about that. But yeah, like so what other things like I'm trying to think. Yeah. Like, so what other things y'all want to talk about?
Besides me just doing art, I do everything that has to do with art. So I'm a recording artist as well. Mm-hmm. I make music. So I've been doing that since I was like 13 years old.
What kind of music you do?
I want to say vibe music. I got my own genre, silent style now. But I literally make music based on how I'm feeling. So like if I wake up and I'm mad, whatever the situation is, it's gonna be in the song. Feel me? It might not be obvious what it is or whatever the case is, or I might switch around a little, but for me it's gonna be in the song. And some of it I consider trap music, cause you know I'm from the hood, so it's just like it's not about to be no soft nigga shit.
Yeah.
For me, but majority of it is just how I be feeling at the time, at the moment. So that's a vibe. I mean, that's whatever I'm feeling.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta hit a freestyle now. You can't just say you eat that trap music while doing a freestyle.
Feel me? Shit, that won't hurt. Feel me?
All right, you can do whatever. You can do it right now. You can do acapella.
Acapella. Yeah. I said I'm gonna give y'all some motivational shit. For me, I said motivation is the key to this life. That's why everything I do, I always think twice. Like, am I wrong or am I right? And will I soon see the light? I despite for what's right for wrong while I'm jotting down the lyrics to these songs. Mama told me to always be strong, even though what's going on got me feeling like a ticking time bomb. And if I could rewind time, I wouldn't change it. I would just rearrange it. That's why niggas aiming stainless still, cause they aimless still. Filled with pain, so they kill.
Like that.
And the gang, so they drill. Do they care? Never will. That ain't me. I just chill. But I know niggas that will. I'm just trying to get that deal without signing that mill. Yeah, this shit is getting real. Me and my mans, we trying to build the empire. Cause nigga, we been fighting. That's as long as I'm breathing. Still me, ain't shit changed but the season. Feel me?
You gotta hit another one.
That's
a fact, man. Like, definitely, I could tell, like...
He said you gotta hit another one. I can tell. Next time when Drew talk.
Word, man. Of course, yeah, you definitely need more development, but that shit was good. That shit was mad good. I like you started getting to the little wordplay and shit like that. That's what's up, man. So would you
freestyle,
word? That's a good freestyle. That was really off the top.
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Good job, bro. Like,
facts.
Yeah, man. So like, do you alright? So since we talking about, we on the subject of music, how are you like? Do you like old school hip hop and shit like that? Or not? You don't fuck with it.
Don't get me wrong. In the past, like, I have listened to like songs like that, but like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't listen to that shit.
All right, so you like how hip hop is the type of shit is on right now.
Yes, because it gives the new vibe, because everyone's so stuck on the old vibe. Like on my old, like, bro, my cousins, because feel me, like, I'm not the only person who raps in my family, so like my old cousins, like my older cousins be rapping and shit, and they love when I rap because I bring that new stuff that no one's really talking about, like, and shit that I do to the table. And that's what I like about it, is because no matter what, we can't compare the new to the old, because we're in two different lanes. Like, you can't start comparing shit that was then and now, because it's two separate things. Like, and that's why I hate when people be comparing artists like, oh, who you think is better, Lil Uzi or Dave East?
You can't compare. That's two different type of
niggas. Feel me? So it's just like they came from two different time zones. Like, that's
like
you can't compare that.
I mean,
so do you think
Lil Uzi not really?
He's like. Let me ask you this: Do you think it's important to still have? You think it's still important to still have lyricism in hip hop, or fuck it, just vibe? That's all.
I think it's important to have lyricism.
I think it's important to have both, because I'm more of a lyrical person, because me, like I said, I'm an old head nigga in a young dude's body, bro.
That's a fact.
So I listen to mad old school hip hop. Like, I prefer like early like 2000 Rockefeller, Jada,
but now people
90s music and shit like that.
You feel me?
Now people want that vibe, because they be in the, that don't get me wrong. Like, I'm like just trying to get over, because before I wasn't fucking with certain Little Uzi song. I still don't really listen to him, but I wasn't fucking with him at all. And then fucking what's more artists? Migos. I wasn't fucked with them that much.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And
all that turn up music, all that.
Yeah, like not even that. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't. And like mumble rappers, like a lot of mumble rappers, I wasn't fucking. I wasn't fucking with them,
because they literally don't mumble. It's just the way.
Nah, they don't say, but they don't be saying shit either. Like, you call them because they don't have. It's like no message towards. It's like mindless type of music in a way, I feel. So that's how I felt. Like, that's why, like, I'm starting to come up on new artists, like giving new artists a chance. Like one artist I said, like when we was doing the episode with Zimmy, I like Don Q, because he has bars, because he came from like that battle rap shit, so he has bars, and he could switch it up and do like some chill shit, some vibe shit, some shit you could play in the club. Like, ain't gotta think too much about it. You know what I'm saying? And so he has that perfect balance of both. And you know, Dave East, of course he does that same thing too, but he mostly do a lot of bar shit as well. But he can make a club record as well too.
Yeah. I think a couple of records I could play in club is My Dirty Little Secret.
Yeah, shit he do with Chris Brown.
You know that shit? That's my shit right there.
Yeah, they play that shit.
Be my dirty little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. Bro, I was trying to put a girl onto that song because I felt like what he was saying was dead ass facts, and she could dead ass be my dirty little secret, but she wasn't fucking with it. She was loving it. She was like, no, turn this off. I'm not about to be your dirty. I'm like,
yo, she nigga was trying to make her this side chick on some smooth shit. Nigga said, yo, this song will explain everything I want to do. Everything I want to do. That song explain everything.
Gotta know.
That's fun. That's that funny. Yo,
I fuck with that song and Perfect with Chris Brown. I'm not gonna hold you. Perfect.
See, I don't really listen to that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really. It's like only certain like R&B shit. Like, I don't like listening to too much singy songs like that. I sometimes do, but I don't got like a real artist. Like, I could say it's like if a singy song comes on and I like it, then I'll bump it. But I don't have like a specific artist, like my favorite artist and shit like that.
That's the thing. If Dave V's on a singy song, he mixes the vibe of that hood
like,
vibe, that singy.
Like,
so
see, that's
like,
what I'm into.
It's okay now.
I'm into
it's tolerable.
No, I'm into like the hood. That's why I like. like 90s R&B was cool, and I'm into like my favorite like hood R&B artist. You ever heard of Jaheim?
Wait, no.
Ja-
Yeah, I heard of him, but I also
Alright.
heard of Jacquees, so I got it confused.
Oh, like yeah, I like Jacquees. I like
That's
it.
not
I like
Jacquees,
it.
yeah.
I like Jacquees. Like my favorite song is Bed. That's the only song I listen to him. I
That's
can
a
bump that
fact.
song OD.
That shit gets stuck in my head.
But Jaheim, he was like that strong R&B, that strong hood nigga R&B. Like when you
Mouse
when-
rolled up his fist doing it.
Yeah.
nah, cause it's like see,
Strong.
yo, when you fucking a girl to him, you gotta put passion into that shit.
Wait, name a song though. Name a
Alright,
song
so
that everybody.
one of my favorite songs is Diamond in the Rough. Diamond in the Rough.
Never. I don't think.
Like that
song.
song, I can't sing, so I can't sing.
Don't sing it. But just
Yeah, I
sing
can't say it. It's like I don't know, though, because that's the only way you can. If I
it.
sing it,
You know what
But-
song you talking about?
No.
nah. And then Could It Be is like these are because he was like an early 2000s nigga.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that's when he was OD hot, early
That's taking
2000s.
Too long ago for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I ain't listening
So,
to that nigga. Sometimes.
Yeah, like I like shit like that. I like R&B that's not too soft. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
you still you like you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't like soft R&B, but I can like R&B, but it can't be like that mushy gushy shit. I still like some real nigga R&B, real nigga R&B. Like that's the only way I can explain it,
Mouse
bro.
likes punching bitches.
No. No. Nigga.
You like that shit, right?
No. I just explained to you, nigga. If you listen to a Jaheim song, like, say, like, or any of his songs, like, just listen to him. I want y'all to listen to him. I fuck with him. Like, now he's kind of like, I don't know. There's a picture. I'll show you a picture of him. He's looking wild crazy now. I don't know what happened to his. Oh, he made that song. He need to put that woman first.
I heard that song. Yeah.
So that's the type of music he made.
Yeah.
So I was like, nigga, when you making love to a girl and shit like that, if you listen to the hit, like when you listen to him, like artists like him, you gotta put more passion into it. It just ain't just fucking. You just gotta put
So
some
you mean
passion.
intimate, nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a little rough at the same time.
That's your baby
Like,
mother now.
Nah. Cause I ain't trying to have.
That's what I'm saying. I said,
Yeah, that's what you were saying right now.
You talking about making love? nigga.
No, but you know you just
Bro, you're not
making
fucking
love.
a regular girl like.
No.
You're not. You dead
But
not.
nigga, I'm saying like you just put a little
Right.
more passion. Like
I'm making love.
it's not making
Look,
not
look,
full on
look,
making
look,
love.
Nah,
What you-
hold on.
Oh my
If it's
God,
not
bro.
your shorty, don't play Jaheim while you fucking.
I guess
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So
That-
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I can't play Jaheim for a girl. I'm just digging her shit out. That's it. All
Yeah,
right.
for a fact.
Okay.
As I said,
Y'all got it.
making love.
Y'all got it.
You're dead making
But I ain't
love.
trying to put no baby in her though.
It doesn't matter.
I'm strapped
Doesn't
up.
matter.
I'm strapped up.
I'm strapped up.
I'm strapped up.
I'm just going into some Jaheim. Fuck
Yeah.
He said, I'm just trying to get.
Like that's like all right. Let me give you an example. G Herbo pull up.
Oh,
You gotta go.
yeah.
That's when you going in like you go in. You just say you taking your time with it.
Oh no, I'm
Taking your
choking
time
this
with it.
bitch.
You taking your time with it,
Choking it.
bro. Nah. Like that's how that vibe. Like when I hear pull up by G Herbo, that's nothing taking time. You ain't rushing the shit. You ain't just pumping mad quick.
Yeah.
Hell
Nah, I
no.
feel you on
Take your
that.
time with that shit.
Fresh out the shower.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. I don't know if you did you answer my question correctly? So, which one you feel like? Do you still think lyricism has its place in hip hop? Because a lot of niggas like Uzi Vert, they ain't focused on the lyrics and shit. They just focus on the vibe. A lot of niggas is on some vibe shit, like the mood.
I'm different because I see where everybody coming from in any situation. So it's like, for Lil Uzi, I understand what he's going through to gather those lyrics. And to you might not say he don't really have like a lyrical feel, like he's not really saying nothing crazy, but
saying somebody else.
Really have like
Somebody else might say like
I'll be right back. I gotta pee. But
if
continue.
you was an artist, feel me, you would know what it takes to even develop those thoughts to even get those bars. So it's just like
What you mean?
that
There'll be
is
rappers out here that
lyrical.
just come. There'll be rappers that come out the ass with that shit. Like
Yeah,
for instance,
yeah.
6ix9ine with Fifi.
Yeah, because he's not really saying nothing.
He even said it himself, bro. He even said it with himself, bro.
He's not really saying anything.
I think he even
It's
said
to
it.
a certain extent, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to a certain extent.
Like there be that ass songs out there that they just put out there just because the beat is hot.
Yeah.
Just because the beat is hot, and you know that shit will go.
That ass and everything catchy. It don't matter what the fuck.
They just make some words just to go along with the beat.
Yeah.
Like hit that beat, hit some shit like hit that beat, stop your feet. Yeah, I got y'all niggas weak.
That ass. Yeah. I don't know about all that, but with me, I like to give a little bit of everything. For me, the lyrics. For me, the beat is fire. For me, I got a story going on. For me,
I like storytelling when rap. That's nice. I like storytelling.
It's like
I definitely like when you rapping and it's just like you could like it gives you a little bit of imagery.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, like you could think about what he's saying. Like, oh shit. That's why he had that moment. He's like, oh, I like that. I wasn't even done yet. You feel me? Like, and then maybe almost forget what I had to say next type shit. I was like,
that shit, that ass dope. Hella dope. Hella fucking dope. You know what I mean? So it's like, what else really like catches your eyes in the music, like in the music industry? Who's like your favorite artist so far?
I'm not gonna front. This is a good ass question because who really inspired me to do music? But I was doing music even before I found him. But who really wanted me to go hard was my son Joey Badass. I know y'all know about Joey.
Hey, yo, who the fuck passed you the mic?
It said that you could flow. Put them out, bitch. I wanna know. Facts.
Who the fuck
passed you the mic?
That's what I'm saying. Like
every song,
bro.
Any Joey song, I know that.
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my nigga Lorenz. He put me on a Joey Badass. Flatbush Zombies and all that shit. Yeah.
You don't know who Joey is? You've been under a fucking rock.
See, but he's one of them only young niggas. Like, there's a lot of young niggas, but he's one of like young niggas that's close to our age. That nigga's only like 2 years. Yeah, he's only like 2 years older than us.
I think he's like
he's like 23. Yeah, he's 23. Yeah. So he's one of the dudes in our generation that still trying to keep that shit alive because like Kendrick and J. Cole, they're like type older. They in their 30s and shit. But Joey, he's young like us. He's like around our same age group. And he's like he's on that real lyrical shit. And he can make good songs too. But you see, they don't really play him on the radio like that. He don't get a lot. He don't get love on the like. He's more like he gets off the internet. His buzz off the internet and touring. That's how he be like spreading his word and shit like that.
That's a fact. Nah, he need that radio play though.
Right, why don't you think some of these stations?
Because they only play what's hot. They only play Migos and all this shit. Nigga, all these
that super duper catchy shit.
Yeah, like you see. Remember how
the same thing every other bar.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna play.
Remember how we be in a car and like this literally happens to me like all the time when I'm driving. I listen to Hot 97. They paying the same old bullshit. I change it to 105.1. They playing the exact same playlist. Both of these things. And literally, they playing at the same time, bro. Like, one of the songs to shut off, and then I'll turn it to 105, and then that song just start. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, bro. Like, these niggas be on support. And, like, that nigga, I remember, I don't know if you watch interviews, like, Hot 97 interviews. I stopped watching them since
I'll be watching them.
I'll be really only watching Power 105, because the interviews is better, but when I remember I used to watch Hot 97 interviews, and then, you know Astro, the rapper Astro? Yeah. He was like, come on, he was like telling Ebro, like, yo, y'all niggas don't be paying, y'all don't be supporting like actual New York artists like that. And Ebro's like, yo, you gotta get your shit hot first. Like, I'm like, bro, if he gets his shit popping and without help from his hometown radio, then fuck you. He don't even need you, my nigga. Look at really Joe. Like they probably only played Joey. I only heard them play Joey Badass one time, and that's when Devastated came out.
I was gonna say that's the only song I heard on the radio about
and
Joey.
Teach Me How to Dance.
No 1999.
Yeah, they wasn't playing that shit like that. Like, so he had to get it really like through the internet and shit to get his buzz going. Like, but like even when you get hot, like.
But you gotta get songs to fit the radio.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
6ix9ine, like
You can't-
6.
You can't you just can't put any song on the radio.
Yeah.
Nah, but see, it's like, but they put that nigga 6ix9ine on the radio. No, not even hating on 6ix9ine. I want every nigga to get money, even though he a crazy ass nigga. Like, I want every nigga to get money, but they put his shit on the radio.
Yeah.
That's like,
I'm not gonna front though. This shit catchy.
yeah, cause this shit catchy and it's like Fifi. They play Fifi all the time and shit
His
like that.
his new song, Baby.
I never listened to that yet.
That Spanish shit,
That
right?
Spanish song, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just saw his Instagram, nigga. He was talking this shit on Instagram. He was like, "Yo, Baby, number one on Latin Billboard." So,
And he said that it went
Yeah.
number one in America, and that's a Spanish song.
word, man. So,
So how that shit doing that?
word,
That's
man. Like,
ridiculous.
but like, besides them niggas, like, they don't like New York radio don't really support niggas from New York, bro. We really got other niggas gotta fuck with us before they play us on the radio, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, and I hate that niggas, like, especially, like, Ebro. He be feeling like some gatekeeper ass nigga, like, Hot 97, I'm not gonna lie, that's why I feel like they going downhill. Like, Power 105 is getting better and shit like that, it's better than them, cause them niggas, it's like
Not
they,
my friend, my son Ebro, he got that
Beats on
open late.
oh,
He got that. I think it's Ebro.
no, that's Rosenberg.
Oh, Rosenberg.
See,
I fuck with
Rosenberg-
Rosenberg because he got that open late shit. That
Yeah,
shit
but that's
fire.
not, is that on the radio? You can listen to
You
him.
talking about what he
I
asked
think
like
that's
9
just
questions late at night?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
interview
yeah.
shit like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Interviewing and he played, but he be interviewing the actual like lyricist niggas like Joey Badass.
Yeah. Like I was watching one. He actually just did one with Famous Dex. I watched it before. I came over here. That shit fire too.
Like, see, I mean, I like his interviews because he actually knows about music. He's a music nerd, so he be knowing about the music. So I like his interviews and shit. But Ebro, he's mad boring. Laura Styles is type boring. So that's why they fell off and shit. I feel like Hot 97 falling off OD. Because remember that shit, all they got is Funk Flex. And even Funk Flex, I can't listen. That nigga talk too much over every fucking song. Like, when he talks too fucking much. And, like, that nigga, like, that's the only nigga he got. Because you see Angie Martinez left and shit like that. They left Hot 97 like 3 years ago. She left. And, like, 105.1, nigga, they're more entertaining. Their interviews are more entertaining because they got Charlemagne. It's really because of Charlemagne. I'm not gonna lie. Charlemagne and Angie's only sometimes, like, Envy, but I still like that sucker shit he did with Deezus and Mero, though.
What he do?
You never seen a Deezus and Mero interview? You saw it? You saw the Deezus and Mero interview?
I don't think I seen that one.
Like, it's because
This Mirror was on the Breakfast Club.
yeah, because
I'm thinking about the one where he left. He left, right?
yeah, he left
Yeah.
like because at first he called him pussy and dickhead.
Who?
Because
Who?
alright,
They was
because
about
on
to
the
fight,
show,
man.
nah, they wasn't about to fight, nigga. They was saying
about to
that
fight.
they was saying that when before the interview even started, they said DJ Every nigga had that same energy. He's like, you could have he was like he wanted to start stacking over the radio if you because these and Mero on their show, this nigga, they make jokes about what happened to DJ Envy because DJ Envy had cheated on his wife and went to a national like syndicated TV show, I forgot which one it was, to talk about him cheating on his wife with his wife.
What?
And his wife goes in like one of the interviews, she's like, "Oh, I didn't know DJ Envy. I knew Rashad, that's his real name. I knew Rashad, I don't know DJ Envy." And DJ Envy was like, "Yeah, like, I'm DJ Envy in the streets, but when I'm at home, I'm Rashad. She didn't know that other side of me, I guess. I was just being like," and that's when she started saying, like, "Yeah, I didn't know DJ, I knew Rashad." And then DJ just said, he was a little messy, he was like, "Oh, but you know them DJ Envy checks." and then he cleaned it up. He's like, nah, forget it. I'm messy. Like he backtracked. Like he cut it short. He didn't drag it out after that. Like he's being messy, and so it was just a joke. And then so on the they come up for the interview.
It's not even a diss. Like that's not even a diss.
Nah, nigga. It's because his wife. I bet his wife like told him like was pissed about it and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, nigga, I don't think his wife works. Nigga, DJ was rich. I don't think his wife works. I don't know. I don't think his wife works. Not even trying to send shots. Envy, one day I'm gonna meet this nigga. Hopefully, one day I'm gonna meet this nigga. So, but it's like I don't know. Maybe his wife do work. I don't know that nigga's life, but like that nigga. Like everyone was saying, yo, his wife like maybe like pressed him about it and shit. That's why he wanted static with DJs and
So
Mero.
what did he say on the interview now?
he said like, all right, you know how they started, oh, good morning, DJ Envy, Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and then we have guests here, and Dick and Pussy, like that's how he introduced them.
Really?
Yeah. So these niggas is like, wow. That's what I got. That's exactly what they said. Wow. So bro, they going through the whole. So nigga, Envy pressed them about it, and they apologized. Cause he was like, yo, I feel like that's disrespectful. That's my wife. Yo, you could talk about me. Don't ever come at my family. That's that. That's why I drew the line. He was like, all right, you're right. I'm sorry. They apologized. And then he just left. He got up and left and shit.
He said, oh, he pussy.
He pussy for that. That's what niggas is saying, bro. And then they kept saying like, yo, you saw them. You guys could have y'all could have talked way before. They was 15 minutes early for the interview. They was with each other 15 minutes before, and DJ Envy didn't want to talk to him 15 minutes. He just wanted the publicity and I'm like, yo, y'all could have talked about. I can understand talking about it live. Y'all could have talked about it on live too, but like the real like intense moments could have been off screen and shit. I guess that's what it was basically saying. We could they was like, and you could hear Miro like, yo, if you want to get outside, get the quick. We go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to say,
nigga, Miro said that shit. Miro said that shit. Yo, we could go outside, shoot the quick 10 real quick. Like, we could go do that shit real quick. And he said it bad, low key. He's like jokingly, but dead serious. You feel me? Like, he jokingly, seriously said that shit. Yeah, we could go outside and shoot the 10.
Miro,
you gotta watch the interview. The
Miro, a big nigga, so I'm like,
yeah. So he said that shit. Shout out to Jesus and Miro. They did a good job in the interview. They took it well and shit. But now it's just
they continue the interview after
Envy left. Envy just got up and left, and then they continued the shit, man. That shit mad old, bro. You know, y'all niggas that doesn't see this shit, bro.
How many years old?
Nigga, not years. It was like months old. It was like in March or some shit like that.
Yeah. I think I seen like the beginning of that shit.
Yeah, bro.
I stopped watching it.
That shit was funny, man.
He really left.
Yeah, he left, but they continued the interview and shit.
That's crazy.
He said that.
So, like, we got a little off track and shit.
Facts.
But what is your goals with your music? Like, what are you trying to do?
I got my own label right now. We finna take over. It's Natural Culture, Cinemaking, and right now, basically, what we are is we're an organization. I want to say like a foundation that is here for the culture, and we here for the people who got natural talents, like people who not out here faking their talent. Like we got a couple people out here, I know what I'm talking about.
Y'all got auditions? I can sing.
Yes, we do have auditions, but for me, we're an organization where people could come join us. Mm-hmm. Like, you see how we working here right now?
Lord.
This is Natural Culture for me. And since I worked with you, you automatically got the okay for me. Like, it's just a partnership. It's an organization that could do partnerships with other people that have their own thing going. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to have something to bring. So
you were trying to create like a collective type of thing?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you guys all come together to create one ill shit, and then y'all can go y'all separate ways also and do your individual shit.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm kind of building a network for yourself.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm
doing.
Network
marketing.
Yes.
But you trying to turn it into a record label. You trying to actually have artists onto the label.
Yeah, like with my music, like for me, I got a lot of people. Like when I go to the studio with them, they're like, "Oh shit, I want to do a song with you now." Like for me, so that's why I made stuff like this. So now I can have artists under me because I got cousins in my family that rap. For me, like I got a little cousin right now. I tell you, the nigga is a problem. Like, and when we start doing that studio time, when we start making them tracks and building that time, he gonna be the next YB in the man, feel me? Cause it's going down, feel me? That's all I'm gonna say less.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, man.
I ain't gonna talk about it too much.
Or
giving away
so like
my jewels.
What is your goals for like just to finish off this episode of shit? What is your goals entirely with everything you want to do?
There's 3 main goals.
Yeah, 3 main. Yeah, let's say that.
Three biggest main goals. You feel me?
3 biggest main goals. Number 1, graphic design. That has to be up to par. Where I have full clients every day, working on business logos, and I'm secured in that field. Like everyone know me for doing business logos. Like yo, hit up Jawan for me. If you want that business logo, that shit gonna be fire, my nigga. Like, 2, photography. For me, hit up Jawan for me. Like he got them J1 angles for me. Go follow that page. Like I said, it's gonna be down below. J1 angles. I just started it, so I'm about to drop the ill portfolio. For me, is you gonna see all the work I ever did with another model is gonna be on that page. My main page is J100. That is pictures that people took of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm the model now, and now you're gonna see the other side where I'm not the model, I'm the photographer.
Different perspectives.
Yeah, different perspectives. So that's the second T, where it's like, yo, hit up Jawan, like ill photographer for me, and then that way I'll be known, cause I'll be working with people that's like up and coming, like Rob Bola. Y'all know Rob Bola. You know about Rob Bola?
No, I don't know who it is.
Y'all know about Rob Bola?
No. Or is he?
That gotta get edited out, but that's another upcoming.
Nah, that doesn't. Nah. That's fine. I mean, I personally, I just.
Like,
that's okay.
Because he's around the town.
Yeah,
that's
so yeah, other people might know him. Yeah, it's all good.
For me.
Okay.
But yeah, my son Rob Bola, he's an upcoming artist. He got spins on the radio. He's in
on Hot
the
97
club.
and shit.
I would say not. I would say, just because his songs was played in the club, I consider that spins on the radio. Because if a club is gonna play your song, that's equivalent. That's equivalent.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I just you just can't confuse it because like I see how I interpret it a little bit. I'm thinking, oh, he's actually on the radio.
Yeah,
you gotta say like they be DJs fucking with him in the clubs, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DJ.
So he's just getting his name out there. That's what he basically doing.
Yeah. I'll be doing his photo shoots and his video shoots. So
you got an artist? Is he like one of your artists that?
We work with each other. I would say that he's one of my artists, because he started that by himself, and now we're working together. But
that's what's up.
I wouldn't say he's one of my artists for me. But he here and we here for me, so I ain't gonna go nowhere. But that's what I mean by to a T. Like if an artist that's already gonna be big and he's big, and he could call J1 out, like, yo, hit up J1 for me, like, he'll get that shit done correct and real right for me, like, then I consider that, like, that's one of my goals for me. And then my last one is, of course, the music. I wanna have at least, like, I wanna be on my Rich the Kid shit. You know how Rich the Kid is. Y'all know about Rich the Kid, right? Yeah, he got his own. He's a CEO.
Yeah, he got his own label. She signed, Dex and Jay Critch.
Yeah, I want to.
So you trying to be a boss?
Yeah, I want to be my own boss in this music shit. Feel me? I want to have other signed artists, but I want to be, an artist myself. But I want to have artists that is signed to J1, because they gonna want to be, because J1 is not gonna be just one thing. You know what I'm saying? J1 got them different angles.
Upside down too, you feel me?
Upside down too, feel me? Don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are my 3 main goals. I want to perfect them to the T. Alright. And there's more, but like y'all said, it's only 3. You can't get too much jewels, you know what I'm saying?
So, alright, before we get out of here and end it, shout out, plug yourself. Shout out your social medias and your Instagram and stuff, like where people can find you at or connect with you at.
My Instagram is J_0, the number 0, NE_HUNNIT on Instagram. And also follow the other page I said, which was J1 Angles, J_0, NE_ANGLES. J1 Angles. And I have Snapchat. I don't really be on Snapchat like that because I know the views went down on that shit because of the updates, you know. But I usually use that for bagging shorties. So
Yeah, I don't use Snapchat.
I don't really use that shit like that.
So that's all. That's where people can find you.
Yeah,
and
people
your
can find me on
YouTube.
Instagram.
Shout out your YouTube and shit.
My YouTube is J1 space HUNNIT J100. Keep it
Alright,
100.
yo.
We
So
here.
we just want to thank you. Thank you,
Thank
J1.
y'all.
Appreciate for coming through.
And you know, anybody on your team wanna come down, you're
Word,
welcome.
Word, man.
Most
So
definitely, I'm gonna plug y'all in. Y'all about to have more clients from me. Like J1 sent you from me.
that's a fact, man.
That,
So yo, man, thank y'all for listening, man. And this has been another episode. I'll be your host, Finesse Leo.
And I've been Mac Mo Money.
You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram. We be telling y'all should know it by now. It's at finesse.4 finesse.4n.
And I'll be Mac.4.
Yeah, man. This has been Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Spend nothing but jewels, you heard? We out. Peace.